Yo. What's up? I've actually remembered to start stream on time, probably for the first time ever. Hello everybody, welcome to part 2 of my stream, I guess, where we're managing Burnley as Nuno. You can see him there in his nice jacket, his nice suit. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Hopefully everyone's maybe watched the Manchester derby just now. I mean, what a game that was. 6-3 in the end. I mean, pretty crazy. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, unless you're a Man U fan, at which point you probably didn't enjoy getting beaten by your rivals 6-3. But anyway, yeah, we're getting back into this save. Quite enjoyed it yesterday, so I'm playing him. So I thought I would continue it. Slightly changed the formation. I've moved the wingers slightly further forward. Rodriguez is going to be sort of a false 9 for us now, rather than playing Brownhill here. I didn't really like him that much, so, you know, Brownhill's alright, but I prefer Rodriguez. And then Ashley Barnes is just going to be the target man. He hasn't got any pace, but, you know, he can jump. He's got some strength. Right, let's see. So, do you want to shout out Victor? Hello, Victor. Thanks for tuning in. Blair says, up Man United, exactly. Milan's here to watch the second stream. Thanks very much. I won't remind anyone else of the Man U game. Don't worry. Hello, Fergal. Thanks for tuning in. Geografifa wants a Road to Glory idea. Well, Grimsby Town is always a good one. That's one that seems to appear on this channel quite a lot. So why don't you see if you can do Grimsby Town? Maybe only signing players from the East Midlands and Yorkshire. It'd be quite interesting. Will I be doing team guides again? Yes, I actually just finished making one. I was making one during the Man U match, so yeah, hopefully I'll get that uploaded tomorrow, possibly. It's Andorra in the second division of Spain, but I'll be doing some bigger teams pretty soon too. Look, we're going to put Cork in there instead of Westwood for this match. We've got that youth guy, Bird, Twine, Barnes, Cooper, Bayer, Roberts, you know, all good. Right, got any other comments before we start the match? Love seeing United get beat. Wow, okay. It's a harsh comment right there. Where's the Feyenoord guide? I'll have a look and I'll tell you the exact day I'm going to do the Feyenoord guide, because I've got it in on my planner. Let me just open this. If you guys don't know, I have a planner like this. Like it's got all my video ideas in here. So we're doing an Eredivisie one on the 6th of November, so possibly around then we'll do a Feyenoord one. But they'll definitely get mentioned during that. Right, anything else before we start? Is the first episode of Burnley? No, there was another one yesterday. I streamed it yesterday. It was my first ever time I played FIFA 23, so check that out, you know, if you're interested in that. Maybe sign some more players from Belgium like companies doing in real life. We're actually managing as Nuno, so I guess we'd have to do that from Portugal, I guess, if we wanted to try and do the same thing. I'll turn down the volume a little bit there because it's a bit loud on the old crowd noise. Yeah, Arsenal with the same 2 years ago. I mean, it's similar, I guess, to where Man U are right now, but I think Man U don't quite have the same academy prospects at the minute. They've got people like McTominay coming through. They haven't got, you know, Saka and Smith Rowe, so it might be a bit tough for them to sort of rebuild. The camera I use is for PS5 and it's for Xbox Next Gen, both of them. So if you have any Next Gen console or PC, I think as well, it will be on that as well. It's just called EA Sports Game Cam, so it's just the default one that everyone starts off with. Well, that was decent bit of spell of play. Usually I've conceded about 3 goals by now, so glad I had the first attack. Again, Cooper comes straight back in and destroys someone. What a player. Still rate him. Okay, we've got the wrong controls on. I don't know why EA Sports does this. Every time I play FIFA, it resets me to classic. I changed this yesterday and it's set for like the whole session, but now it's gone straight back. There we go. Come on, man. So we're playing against Middlesbrough now. I think we've only played against northern teams, but there are quite a lot in the championship, I guess. We haven't gone down south just yet. Has Barnes got the strength and the pace? He had the strength, but unfortunately not quite the pace. We've slightly changed things up. We are playing a bit more direct with our football on the tactics. Right, we need to stop him doing that annoying pass they do. Yeah, decent save, decent save. Win that. Come on, Muric. Nice one. Nice one. All out to Cullen. He's the guy they signed from Anderlecht, I think, right? Jack Cork. Why was he the man that they kept forward from the corner? He's got like 28 pace. I'm not sure why he would be the breakaway player for Burnley, but you know, it's just how it is sometimes. Is that Rodriguez pushing up? Get a ball in there. I couldn't quite get past McNair, unfortunately. Alex Moore, I didn't even realise he played for Middlesbrough, actually. Isaiah Jones, the guy they sold Jed Spence so he could fit in. Wish Jed Spence would play a bit more for Spurs. It's a shame that he did that transfer. He would have been ideal for Forest this year. But, you know, playing in London, playing for Spurs is probably better than being second bottom of the Premier League. Oh, what a kick. What a goal, man. What a goal. You had a cup game and you scored 13 goals. I mean, that is amazing. You live my Leicester guide. Thank you very much for watching it, I guess. Anthony or Haaland? Is that actually a question? I mean, Anthony's decent, but Haaland's next level, isn't he? You can't stop the man. And some of the goals he scored today were just absolutely insane. Hello, Hot Rod Russ. How's it going? Thanks for joining the stream. Another Discord regular right there. Oh, there were 7 leagues. That is a lot of leagues where you play football then. Wow, okay. Those shots are a bit overpowered. Maybe I should stop doing them. 7 leagues. I mean, my whole county, when I played in Lincolnshire League, we had 3 divisions. So, I can't imagine 7 divisions of, like, youth football. Unless you're playing, like, adult football. I just assume most people are quite young who watch my videos, not gonna lie. Have I signed Latifi yet? No, he got a grid penalty on the way to sign for us, so he's going to actually be signing in the winter transfer window, probably. Right, let's do another one of these. They're so good, they're so good. Yeah, Anthony, there was a bit where he was playing like as a right back, wasn't there? He just kept the ball and managed to, you know, keep it away from Man City strikers, that was decent bit of play. I enjoyed watching that. I was waiting for one of his spins, to be honest. Then he did like the kick up and booted it away. It was decent. I guess good under pressure, that guy. Under 16s. Okay, decent. That's a lot of leagues for under 16s. I think a lot of people stopped sort of playing football around then. So nice one. Do a guide for Red Star Belgrade. Are they even on FIFA? I don't remember seeing them on FIFA. But yeah, I might need some help with that one. So, damn it! I should have blocked that one. How am I liking FIFA 23? It's actually pretty fun. The AI is a little bit less spammy, I suppose. On last year's game, they would just do like those unstoppable dribbles where they would just like knock it between both feet and you couldn't get near them on the higher difficulties. Whereas they seem like they're a bit more realistic with the way they play. What did you say? I'd be back. Yes, I remember you saying that one. Nice one. Thanks for joining back in again. You know, it looked like they didn't try. I think they just stood off a bit too much. You can't stand off Man City, can you? Or was that Nkunku moving for 120 million to someone? What? That's like, what, 4th biggest transfer of all time? Neymar, Mbappe, Coutinho? I feel like I'm missing someone big there. Damn. Is this the second episode? Yes, we've only played like 4 games though, so I haven't missed too much. I've only signed a couple of different players. What's the funnest creator club to make? Honestly, if you want to have fun, it's probably just one that's sort of you know about. So maybe you're the town you live in. Oh my god, Jack Cook. Maybe it was the right decision leaving him forwards. My 20 pace defensive midfielder gone. Well, he managed to drive it to the end of the pitch. You signed Cooper because he's performing well. Yeah, oh my god, the guy's an absolute machine for me. It's like having Ruben Diaz at the back, but in the Championship. Oh, come on. Oh, nearly gone. A guide for Brighton under De Zerbi. Yeah, I might have to watch them play a couple of times before I make it. With the Premier League ones that I'm making, I've already written the Brighton one, like at the start of September, before I went on holiday. So it's all about Cooper. Not Cooper, Potter. Well, this is a high-scoring game. I should Should probably have stopped that one going in. Hello Heroic, how's it going? FIFA 23 career create the club is rubbish, is it? I didn't realise it was that much different to 22, which was alright. I mean, if it had sponsors, I haven't checked out like new kits and stuff. I've not actually touched Create Club. I've literally recorded like one video, one stream, and then I've started playing some of my own career mode with an MLS team, New York City FC. Let's get ahead on this one. I used to be so good at crosses last year. They were a bit overpowered when I had Keenan Davis and like James Garner on them. So maybe this year they're a bit more realistic. Did anyone watch the F1 or anything, or did you all just watch the Man U game? The F1 was alright, but it was a bit boring. It's always a bit boring when I mean the ending was alright. Max Verstappen wasn't too good, which I always like. You like the new way they tackle? Decent. Oh, you watched your Haaland? Yeah, I captained Kane. He got just the penalty against Arsenal. I have Haaland at front as well for my fantasy football, so I still got 20 points or 23. I think he'll get after his bonus ones. But yeah, I mean, my girlfriend captained Haaland, so she's got like 95 points this week, whereas I only got 56 or something dumb. So she was just bragging to me about that on text. Oh, the last F1 you watched was Monza. Okay, that was I don't think I remember actually what happened in that one. I assume it was probably Max Verstappen ran away with it like he always does this season. I liked it when it was Hamilton. I don't like it when it's Max. You got 144 points. The rule's different on the Sky one then, because that seems like a ton of points. You get sort of 6 for a goal on the official Premier League one. If you do a Swansea career mode, I don't see why not. I mean, eventually I probably will do one. They're always interesting. I like doing teams like that who are in like different leagues and stuff. So yeah, I'll give it a go. I can't promise anything like super soon, but maybe after Christmas if I do one then. I'll give Wales and Swansea a go. Oh man, they nearly pulled off like the ultimate comeback there. Middlesbrough. Right, we need to keep the ball a little bit, because I feel like the AI gets worse the more you have the ball. Like, if you keep the ball for a while, they get a bit rushed with their passes, which is fairly realistic and quite cool if that is the case. That's what I always feel anyway. Like, if I have a lot of possession, then the AI wastes it a bit more. Oh, Ashley Barnes was whamming that. He was absolutely whamming that one in. Come on, Burnley. Yeah, it's decent. Barnes and Rodriguez maybe need to switch them around, put someone else at attacking midfield, because I think Rodriguez is decent. Oh, that was a good shot. It was a good shot. Oh, man. It's one of those games where you can't quite get in behind. The new slide tackles are so good. Like the way they just dive in. Although that's left like a massive hole. Oh man, the comeback is absolutely on. How many seasons am I planning to do with this career mode? I don't know, until I get bored probably. Maybe 1, maybe 2. Maybe I'll do a job in a different league or move clubs, I don't know. Just, until I stop enjoying it, I'll stop doing it. Streamlabs has just gone in a rage, deleting messages, so apologies whatever that was. I just saw like 8 messages get deleted, so yeah, that's not good. Oh, what am I doing? I'm just passing it to Middlesbrough. I was thinking I'd chosen the wrong difficulty when I was 2-0 up after like 20 minutes. Maybe it was too hard after all. Right, time to concentrate a little bit more. Yes, there we go. What a pass from Barnes that is, and good finish from Rodriguez. Maybe this is one of those ones where it's. I was saying yesterday where people on FIFA careers always have like 5-5 games and stuff, and I was like, well, mine are all 1-0. So maybe I finally clicked. So it's going to be high scoring from now on. Come on, we can get the win here. Just hit it. Unstoppable, man. Unstoppable. Ashley Barnes. Comeback of the comeback. Get wrecked. He was running 15 kilometers an hour, 65 long shots, but he hits it absolutely unstoppably. Roof of the net down the middle. I'm not sure that would have gone in real life, but we'll take it. I think Middlesbrough have Zach Stefan in goal, don't they? The American guy from Man City. So he's a decent goalkeeper to score some of these goals past, you know. Alright. Kind of just need to play a bit more calm now, honestly. So they don't... What, is that like a new bit of skill? I've never done that one before. Is that a new trick for FIFA 23? Like a little flick up? I like that I said I'm playing a bit more difficult, a bit more direct kind of football, but then we're just like playing it more possession than we ever have. So, right, Rodriguez, we'll put Cherlinov up there. We'll bring on Goodmanson for Bird and Westwood for Cork, because he's not rapid, but he's got a bit more pace. So, it looks good to me. I can do Football Manager on my channel. I actually have a separate channel for Football Manager. It's called Geografifa. It has one video on it, and it's got like 3,000 views, but I don't know, I just didn't really enjoy making Football Manager content as much as I did FIFA content, although there's a lot more like depth, and there's a lot more stuff that I could talk about with like team guides and league guides and stuff, because they actually do have the unique rules. It's not sort of, you know, you have to make your own rules and try and keep them. Come on. A one-on-one's a bit too easy. I don't know. I feel like they might be. But there we go. 5-3. High-scoring, bizarre match. From 2-0 up to 3-2 down to 5-3 up. Pretty good. Sign Iniesta. Okay. I don't think he's on the game, is he? Because the Japanese league's been removed, so I don't think Iniesta's actually on the game, unfortunately. Oh, what a header. I love the animation where they like lean over someone to win the header. It's so sick. So sick. You're trying to play Football Manager because you can't improve career mode. Yeah, I mean, Football Manager, when you get a hang of it. Although it's got a lot more difficult. My brother's been complaining about it all week. Like, he started playing FM22 again. He's like, this game's too hard. He started out as Real Madrid and he's got like Cavani up front for some reason. I don't know. He's a bizarre man, but yeah, 5-3 GG. But yeah, he's complaining about how hard it is. He used to play career mode quite a lot when he was younger, a couple of years ago anyway. But he just plays Football Manager now because he doesn't have time for career mode, which is, you know, fair enough. But it is quite difficult to get the hang of if you don't know like the ins and outs. I've read so many guides on like how youth academies work and stuff like that. Ooh. This could be a good signing. I mean, a good sale. They've bid way over his value. He's 33. He is our captain, though, I think. So, yeah, I'm not too sure on that. Let's just double check if he is our captain. If he's our captain, we won't sell him. But Brownhill is on here. I think he has the thingy. Where are you, Cork? Where are you? You have the trait, don't you? The leader trait? No? Okay. I think we'll probably sell him then. What do I rate FIFA career mode or any FIFA career combined? I'd say FIFA career mode is probably a 7 out of 10 game. There's definitely games that I think are... Like, some career modes are better than others. I'm going to accept that, Jack Cork. We need to sign a defensive midfielder now. So if you've got any suggestions for defensive midfielders, please do let me know. Please do let me know. Yeah, I'd say FIFA career mode is like a 6 or a 7. And if we got anyone in here, we could play defensive midfielder. Jason Knight's not quite good enough. This guy could be a beast of a centre back, but not in defensive midfield. Yeah, I'd rate Football Managers maybe an 8 or a 9. There's still little things. If they just made it look a little bit less like it's from 1999, then Alright, Martel from Köln. Let's have a look at him. Eric Martel. There he is. Got so many of these little hints. He's got great potential. Okay, we'll scout him. Check Iniesta. Alright, we'll see if he's on the game. Yeah, there's no Iniesta, unfortunately. I'll try Andres in case I spell it wrong. No Iniesta, unfortunately. Sign Rice or Kral. Brilliant. I have no clue what career mode to do. Do I have any suggestions? Looking for a career mode that's not easy and don't get tired of after a day. Well, you could maybe choose someone like Wigan or South Sunderland in the Championship. They're both decent ones. I'm sure there's a ton. I think there's some new teams in the 3rd division of Germany and stuff. So always worth keeping an eye out. See who's new. Lasse Schöne. That's a throwback, that is. He used to play for Ajax, didn't he? Oh, brilliant. Central mid, first team quality. Nicholas Gaitan. Oh my god. Marcelino Nunez. Who else we got? Curtis Jones. Maybe we could get him on loan, possibly. Frank Onyeka. I think he's too good. Matt Grimes. I had him on last year's game. I didn't really enjoy using him. Nick Powell would be a cool one. Matt Crook. He's 6'4". Ooh, he's very Burnley. He's a very Burnley man. Ciao Carvalho. Damn. Forest record signing until this year, and he's not even got a face anymore. Insane. Marvelous Nakamba. You're on loan from Villa, but I like your stats. Tom Cleverley, a bit too old. Alex Moa, I think he's only just joined. Oh no, he's on loan. Oh, Barry Bannon. He's a bit small, but he's an interesting player that's sort of mixed it around this level. Gustavo Hamer. Okay, he's definitely one we want to look at. Biliak, no. Lewis Cook's too good. And Donker's probably too good. Daniel Johnson. I remember he used to be really highly rated. Get a Rebo on loan. I think he's probably a bit too good, isn't he? Onana would be solid if you could get him on loan. I'm not sure if he's going to be a bit too crucial to them, though. Ben Pearson, he's an angry man. Look at that, 90 to 95 aggression. I like the sound of him. Morgan Sanson, wow. Tom Kearney. Florentino. I remember him being pretty good on one of the old career modes, wasn't he? Gaitan. Andre Horta. Let's scout him. I don't think he's very Burnley, but Onyeka on loan would be realistic. Alright, I'll scout him as well. Yeah, I'll scout him. Hughes, is that Will Hughes you guys are talking about there? Anyone know if there's a low-level team with a real stadium? Last year, one of the 3rd division German teams had one. I can't remember who it was, but they played at the rivals of a... They played at like a Freiburg stadium or something like that, I think. Right, where's Onyeka? Will there be some new managers added? I hope so, because there's only like one from the Bundesliga, isn't there? Fun career mode teams in the Championship. Let me just have a look at some of the teams that are in the Championship. Oh, we're in the Carabao Cup at the minute, so we need to change this. There we go. Sheffield United are a fun one. They nearly got promoted last year. Huddersfield doing really well in here compared to, oh my god, look at our goals fallen against. That's so different to like every other team. Huddersfield, yeah, they're doing awful in real life, but not too bad. Reading are really underrated. I think they'll be down here somewhere, I assume, unless I've missed them. Oh no, they're actually in 3rd. So they've got an interesting team like Lucas Yao and stuff. Did I watch City vs United? Yeah, I did. Crazy match, wasn't it? I wasn't expecting 6-3. I was thinking maybe 3-0, but David Turnbull on Celtic, yeah, that's a decent one. Serie B team, I'd suggest. I like Palermo a lot. I like Sud Tirol a lot. I like Como with Cesc Fabregas. They're a decent team there as well. Right, we need to pick some different players for this because it's a cup game. So we'll pick Cherlanov, who's alright attacking mid. We'll play Teller and Manuel. We can keep the back 4 and those two there. It'll probably be Cook's last game for us, unfortunately. So everyone say goodbye to Jack Cork. I remember him being such an exciting young player. I don't know. I don't really want to play in the red. Yeah, we will. I guess we'll just have to play like this. Romeo at Southampton, yeah, decent one. Andre Linger is a very Burnley player. Okay. It was the Hanover Stadium. Ah, okay, that was what it was. Am I going to watch Deji versus Mayweather? I don't really like boxing that much. How's my Burnley career mode been? It's been alright. Yeah, it's not been too bad. It's not been too different to just doing Forest one last year because the team's very similar in like rating, and obviously the championship hasn't changed that much. It's fun playing it on new career mode though, because I just like the way that the game works. The passing feels a bit more how it should. You're not just relying on pace as much as well. I'm sure all of this will get changed in a patch in like a week's time. So, you know, if you're watching this on like the VOD in like 2 months' time, the game's probably very different to what I'm playing right now. Ooh! They're playing against Barrow, League 2. Ricky J. Jones. Is Turf Moor my stadium? Yes. Turf Moor is indeed the Burnley stadium. Real stadium on the game, of course, because Burnley were in the Premier League for so many years since FIFA started doing that. Can't wait for the Forest ground to be added. That's going to be so sick. Someone added it in as a mod, a really bad version of it on one of the old PESs. And I used to love playing like as Forest at Forest. It was so cool. So the fact that it's always going to be on FIFA from now on is just, that's so sick to me. I just love the idea of actually playing at the right stadium when I use Forest. A hashtag United women's player is on FIFA 23. That is insane. I had no idea about that. I should use Dervisoglu. He's incredible in the box. Well, there we go. He tried to do an overhead kick in the box and it wasn't too incredible. And then he had another chance there that was slightly better. This is the final FIFA. I haven't thought too deep about that. Although maybe I'll have to change my YouTube channel name. I don't know what it could be, like Geografootball or something. But oh, weird. Oh, that should have been a cross. I absolutely should have been a cross. Do you think Stoke could be a good save? Yeah, they've got the Britannia. That's on the game. They've got some interesting players. They don't have too much transfer budget though, I don't think. So you'll have to be using a lot of the players that they already have. But you know, they've got a decent squad. It's not too bad. They've been in the Championship for quite a while now, though, which I wasn't thinking. When they got promoted, when they got relegated, I thought they'd get promoted pretty quickly back to the Premier League. Geografifa, yeah, that's even less memorable than the name I already have. Maybe I'll just have to go to like Geofootball or something like that, so it's a bit easier for people to search and remember. I don't know. It'll be a long time before I have to think about that, like 10 months probably. So I'll have to... Ooh, Muric. Could have been a penalty there. I mean, on some of the old FIFAs, that's always given as a penalty when they go through the back of the striker. So a bit lucky. So this Manuel guy, he seems quite good. He's not very Burnley of old. He's 5'5" and agile. I suppose Aaron Lennon played for them. So good finish there. Good finish. Is there any non-English team I would suggest? I'm doing a New York City FC save. I've recorded some of it, but it's mainly just I'm going to be playing it offline, like as my actual normal save. I'm doing that with Pirlo, and I really enjoy it. You can try and sign some of the old Italian players, like obviously you've got Chiellini already in the league, so he would be an interesting one to try and bring to New York, maybe if you want to get him out of LA. You've got some other good old Italian players that maybe played with Pirlo as well. I think I'm having quite a lot of fun with that one. Yeah, New York City FC, very fun save. I do recommend. If you're going to do an MLS one, unfortunately they don't have the stadium in game. I went to it like 2 weeks ago. They play at Yankee Stadium, which if you don't know is a baseball ground. Oh, that would have been good assist. Overhead kick pass. Look at the crowd. That guy's upset. Use an old Spanish striker as Villa. I mean, yeah, that's a good idea as well, isn't it? You haven't got like Adariz anymore. That would be an interesting one. You could always, I suppose, you could just make David Villa in like the character editor or whatever you call it, the create your manager page. Right, this guy's got to have more pace than Bruff. I don't know how you'd say that. That was awful from them. Whee! Get griddied. Get griddied. What an awful bit of play. Negredo, yeah, that would be a good one. Negredo, yeah. So you got Pirlo as manager. You could get like a fake Lampard, so maybe like Henderson from Liverpool would be a good one, or Milner to be your Lampard. You could, I don't know, is there an old Italian centre midfielder you could sign? I mean, Jorginho's a bit too young at the minute, but he would be a top signing for an MLS team, wouldn't he? There's a lot of good, there's a lot of good similarities you could do there. Really do rate it. Who should you do first? Was it Hamburg or Derby? I don't think Derby's that interesting for career mode, I'm afraid, this year. They have a fairly average League One side. They don't have the points deduction. They don't have a real stadium, and I think their kits are kind of ugly. Obviously, big bias there, because I do support their biggest rivals, but... Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not too fussed on doing a Derby save. I haven't recommended it to anyone yet, so I might not even do a video on them this year. Any predictions for the World Cup? Someone said yesterday, like, who's the biggest dark horse for the World Cup? I said Croatia, and I really do think they could do good. But I think Spain, if you're going for an outright winner, Spain's like the surprising one. You've obviously got Germany and France are the favourites, and Brazil. But Spain, they haven't really got they haven't got a huge name. They haven't got an Mbappe or a Neymar. They're just like a good team, and they seem like they work really well. They don't play tiki-taka. It's just like regular football now. So, yeah, I mean, I'll go for Spain. Spain are my outside winners, dark horses, whatever you want to call them. Unlikely winners. Maybe we should do like the predictions thing like we did for the Euros on the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord, last year we had like a Discord channel where we all just posted our predictions and stuff and saw who got the most right. There was a lot of France winnings it, which was obviously an interesting suggestion. There was a lot of England's in there as well. No Italy's, I don't think, so no one got it right. Oh, chips it. Oh, that is annoying. I thought it chipped it. I love doing those kind of finishes, man. Wales. Oh, Wales would be a good one, wouldn't it? Gareth Bale, Ramsey's last Euros probably as well. I mean, last World Cup. Yeah, a lot of last chances for Wales. They haven't really got that good of a generation coming through. You got people like Brennan Johnson, of course, who's I really like, but I don't think he's gonna ever be Gareth Bale level, unfortunately. So it's probably their last chance for a while to get quite far, maybe the quarterfinals. I don't know. I'm not sure if they'll actually get out the group because I think United States have a pretty good team. Ooh, nearly got him. Nearly got him. No goal. I mean, I'd say that's over the line, honestly. What's the camera angle called? This is called EA Sports Game Cam. So that's just the default one that you get when you play on PS5 or Xbox One S, is it? Series X? I can't remember what you actually call them, the Xbox version. Sign Ezequiel Fernandez. Okay, I might scout him after this because I don't know who that is. What kind of player is he if you've used him before? You think the manager of USA is awful and they won't make out a group? I don't know. Possibly. I mean, I don't know. What would you guys say? Would you say that Gareth Bale is currently better than Pulisic? I don't know about that one, honestly. I seriously think they're very level. And then beyond that, I think the United States squad just has a bit more depth. So I would say that it's basically Wales versus United States. But then watchers like Iran will win the group and England will finish third or something. You know, you can see it happening, can't you? Alright, what's going on here? Oh, he's doing his little dance. No gritty. Good finish that though from Teller. Hello LubosVet09. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in to the stream. Second one we're playing as Burnley. Second stream we've played as them. We did a vote in the first one. This is what people chose. So thank you everyone for choosing this, because it has been a pretty fun career mode. I think getting Burnley back to the Premier League is a fairly good idea, isn't it? Ooh, keeping a clean sheet against Barrow, easy. Millwall career sounds pretty full, yeah, especially if you read into their history and maybe, I've seen people on like the Football Manager subreddit where they only sign players on Football Manager with really high aggression. So you could do something like that maybe. Oh, he's got the pace. Chilnov has the pace here. Can he get past Ray? No. Oh, he couldn't. He couldn't get past it. Am I doing the stream daily? No, probably not daily. The next one might be next weekend. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe like Friday night or Thursday night because yeah, I do stuff on the weekends usually. It's just this weekend. I've just got back from holiday, so I'm basically home alone and bored. So I thought I'd do some streaming. Millwall in the mud. How do I rate this FIFA? It's good. It's good FIFA. I've rated last year's FIFA when I started playing it as well, though. And then towards the end, I decided I actually didn't like it that much. So, yeah, take it with a pinch of salt, what I'm saying right now. But the way that passing feels and the way dribbling feels, it's a lot more slow-paced and I would say realistic, but maybe it's just more fun the way that I play this FIFA suits, so I enjoy it, I'd say. Yeah, signing lots of aggressive players that's a top one. I mean, I don't actually know what aggression does. Does anyone in the chat actually know what aggression does as a stat? Oh my god, that is terrible. I think it's something to do with just winning 50-50s, isn't it? Oh, he took so long to pass that. That was dreadful again. Alright, well, I think that's the end of Dervisoglu then, whoever rated him in the chat earlier. What platform do I play on? I'm playing on PS5. Oh, brilliant. We have a spam bot, so hopefully I can remove... hide them possibly. I think that hides them for everyone. Yeah, well, me and Streamlabs are on it. Easy. Yeah, we didn't have any injuries last year like that, did we? I guess we'll bring on Barnes because we don't want Rodriguez to get injured. We'll give Vitinho a go. We'll probably play him a bit further forward than he likes playing. And Goodmanson, bring him on as the attacking midfielder, possibly. I'm not sure why it's saying sharpness is -1. I don't know what that means. Can I give you a save to do? Not from a big club. Sure. Why don't you start as Las Palmas in the 2nd Division of Spain? They have really cool kits. I think they're on an island, aren't they? In Mallorca or something? I can't remember. Or one of the Canary Islands. So they're in an interesting location. They have a good kit. And they have a real stadium, I want to say. But I'm not 100% sure on that. So yeah, why don't you go to Las Palmas and see if you can maybe re-sign Gavi. Oh, it was Pedri, wasn't it, from Las Palmas? Re-sign Pedri and see if you can win the Champions League with Las Palmas. I was too busy reading chat there. Wimbledon's Crazy Gang was iconic. Oh, offside anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, the Crazy Gang, that was sick. You see like videos of Vinnie Jones and Paul Hart and stuff, you know, they were... Iconic is definitely the right word, you know. Come on, Barnes, hold him off. He didn't have enough strength against a League 2 centre-back. I mean, some of them can be pretty strong down there, I guess. They're definitely not going to have any pace, so strength's all they've got. Oh, Rev, come on. Don Revie's Dirty Leeds, yeah, that's another iconic team. Some of these teams where it's like really aggressive players, they can be quite interesting to look back on, but obviously you hate them when your team plays against them. Especially players like Robbie Savage, you know, like they have like no talent, they're just like very average, but they're just angry men. Oh, you gotta be scoring that, man. Any career mode ideas for the Scottish League? Is it Hearts that are the 3rd best team now, or Aberdeen? I can't remember. Maybe just try and break the old firm. I did a video on that last FIFA, but I think most of it will probably still apply. Boots, there we go. Yeah, Dundee United, that'd be a good one. Aberdeen, yeah, Bojan Miovski. I've not heard of him, but that's pretty sick. Do I think all bugs will be fixed by Christmas? I think every bug that's in this version of FIFA will also be in EA Sports Football Club's next year's game. You'll have players with the skinny arms still by then. You'll have probably the crashing bug when you go on that certain menu and it just crashes your game. It'll probably still be in the game by then. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if every single bug that's on this game is in next year's game already. So, yeah. United are trash right now. They had a really good September though. So I think, Man City, they're going to score 6 against like basically any team in the world, aren't they? You'd say maybe Man City wouldn't concede 6. I mean, Real Madrid wouldn't concede 6, but outside of that, tough. Athletic Bilbao were an aggressive team. I had no idea about that, but I mean, it makes sense. Why are our fans cheering this much about beating Barrow in the second round of the Carabao Cup? A save idea. European save idea. Poland is an underrated league, so maybe you could check out Poland or Norway, Sweden. Decent. Is cheat agent still usable in FIFA? No, actually. If you go on the FIFA Reddit, the top post is actually from one of the guys who made it, Arachnu. I can't remember how you say it, Arachnatu. And he says he's given it a month to try and figure it out. And if you can't figure it out in a month, then he is going to stop developing it because anti-cheat's just working so much. Right, let's have a look at this Linger guy that Lewis has posted a few times. Will FIFA's realism mod work on FIFA 23? Again, I'm not 100% sure. It's not looking promising so far. I don't think anyone's actually got a mod to load. It's always been crashing. He's a bit short, so we're not going to shortlist him. But when the scout report comes back, we will have a look at that. It would be a bit of a shame if those realism mods didn't work because they do make the game a lot better. Gus Hamer, right? 74 overall, 87 aggression. I think we're going to sign him and possibly try and loan in Onyeka. If they let me loan in Onyeka, we won't get Hamer. So there we go. What's going on here? We're in a press conference or something. I don't get why I've already skipped through all of these little menus before, but it's making me look through them again. Okay, where's my boys? Matt Crooks hasn't been scouted yet. Oh, we've gone all the way through the bottom. None of you have been scouted. Hamer's there. Right, where's Onyeka? Ah, I'm blind. He's right at the bottom. Nope. Can't loan him, unfortunately, like they wanted to do in real life. Maybe save him for getting in the Premier League. We got a chance of about 5.3. What a bargain that would be for Gus Hamer. See if we can swap one of our old guys for him. Would you like Jack Cork and 3 million? No, you want that much. 5.7 and... Oh, they want Ashley Westwood? No, you're not having Ashley Westwood. Come on, man. Stop messing. 6.5 mil. Alright, we'll accept this. FIFA 12 is better than FIFA 22. It's a bold statement, that one, but possibly true. Get Ajaria for the bench. We scouted him, so maybe we'll have a look. Important player, okay. I'm not sure we can do that, but we've agreed to it already. Doesn't want one of those. He's on 17 already, so he'll probably want more, but we can offer him 15 and 100 grand to sign a contract. Oh, and that's an insult, so we're not getting Hamer. What a waste of time. Just connected your Xbox controller instead of your PS4, so you don't have to keep charging your PS4 ones on PC. Fair enough. I know you suggested him yesterday, yeah. Trauner, right? Let's have a look at Trauner. Gernot Trauner? Let's have a look at this guy. He's 6 foot, plays for Feyenoord. Is he the guy that scores all the own goals? He is, isn't he? He's the guy that scores like 15 own goals a year. Right, we do need someone to replace Cork because I think we'll play this game first. Reading have got off to a good start. It seems like we're only playing against all the good teams, and we've wasted all our good players' staminas against goddamn Barrow. Whatever. We've got Matson from Chelsea. Roberts on that side's fine. We don't need too much stamina or our centre back, so we'll be okay. Oh, is that Van Beek? Okay. What do you mean we don't have enough players to fill the subs bench? Just because one of them's injured, man, doesn't mean that he doesn't exist anymore. We'll get Rodgers on the bench. There we go. At least that actually works on this year's game. I don't think it used to. What's going on here then? Of course. Burnley fans absolutely raging in the streets. 2 goals against them in 5 games. They must have some good defenders right there. Ricky Chade Jones. He's a career mode legend right there. Well, at least we're at home for such a big game. I've never actually been to Burnley. Like the town Burnley. It's not too far away from where I grew up, but never been. Look at that tifo. It's a big game. Oh, these kits are a little bit similar, so hopefully you guys can make out who's who. Oh, come on, man. Right. Oh, Cooper getting in a good interception there. Valencia and Thingy were looking good. Oh no. Oh my god, he got another one there. He got another one. Nice job, Cooper. It's not Enna Valencia, is it? The guy who's been Premier League? It's a different Valencia, right? Because that guy must be like 40 if it's him. I remember he had like an insane jump. Why has this guy got so much space? Baba Rahman? No. Oh my god, we're lucky there. We've got booked. What? What was that for? What actually happened? I'm glad we saved it, but what happened to give a penalty here? Was it the guy who Baba Rahman just ran into him? What? How can you give a penalty for this? That's a joke. I'm glad we saved it, but Darren Bond, the referee, he doesn't know what he's doing. What do I think of the new generic stadiums? I haven't actually noticed too many. I saw the new really small one. I thought that was cool. Oh, that was awful pass. I thought that was cool that there's actually one smaller than Ivy Lane. I think was the smallest one before. So that's good. So if you're playing in like a really small team, or you've got like your village team or something where they actually play in a stadium that's like 10,000 people, you know. Do I wish there was more ultras in the Prem? I just wish Prem fans actually sang, if I'm being honest. I've got on my Twitter, if you guys don't follow me, I'm tweeting every time a group of fans comes to Forest. I'm tweeting how good they are as a group of fans. I think Bournemouth have been the best so far, and like Tottenham ones were pretty bad. West Ham were okay, but not great. Compared to like Blackpool last year, who were like the best fans to come to Forest in the Championship. Yes, the Premier League doesn't really have like any fan culture. The teams barely sing. I mean, when Liverpool came in the Cup, Forest fans whistled "You'll Never Walk Alone" or whatever. The Liverpool fans looked like they were going to cry and then just didn't sing for the rest of the match until they scored. It was embarrassing. Not going to lie. But yeah, my experience with Prem fans are that they're not that great. Crystal Palace fans, yeah, I mean, they've not been to Forest yet, but I imagine they're pretty good. They seem like they do a lot of tifos and stuff like Forest do. So, yeah, hopefully they're good, because it is nice when the opposition fans actually sing back. I think Forest are one of those teams that mainly like focus their chants on the other team though, just like saying how bad the other team is, where most other teams seem to be like, hey, we're the best kind of thing. So you kind of do need that reply, otherwise at Forest it can be a bit quiet, unfortunately. So the Premier League games are like not quite as good as the Championship, where more teams are sort of like, you know, heckling the other teams. Oh, Town Park was the smallest. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Baba Rahman, he is Chelsea legend, isn't he? Will I do a Forest career mode when all the faces are updated? Possibly, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of faces to scan now, isn't there, with all the new Forest signings. So I don't know how many of the squad were actually at the club when the scannings happened. There might be like a fair amount that don't have faces still. When the stadium's added though, for sure, I'll maybe do a video or a stream or something where I talk about Forest for a bit. This game is not going as well as the other ones did. You can tell Reading are a way better team than we've been playing against. We just can't get on the ball. We can't get Rodriguez like in past. Who have they got in the field? Loom? A guy called Loom? Babaraman again. Oh my days. Those shots are just so good. Ashley Barnes is a beast at it. Forest should sell more tickets for away fans. It's 3,000, right? Forest do the minimum. So... A day later asking, do I think Fifa's worth the $70? No. I'd say it's probably worth, $40. What's that? £35-ish? The cost, I definitely wouldn't buy like the Ultimate Edition, There's not much point, especially now the game's already been released. Just buy the Standard Edition, especially if you don't play Ultimate Team. Because the homegrown talent's usually not actually that good. A lot of the time they're in the wrong position as well. I had to restart my MLS career mode twice because the homegrown talent both times was a striker's stats but playing in goal. Like that bug that they just never got rid of last year. So, yeah, I wouldn't pay full price for it. Especially when the full price is like the new next-gen prices that they charge. Forest versus Notts. Are you asking me like which team I like the most? Like Notts County versus Nottingham Forest? I like both really. Forest a bit unique, or Nottingham's a bit unique because the teams are not at the same level for very much of their histories. A lot of people, because the matches alternate on Saturdays, so one week it'll be Notts at home and one week it'll be Forest. A lot of the fans just alternate who they go and see. So you'll see a lot of Forest fans going to Notts Counties one week and Notts fans coming to Forest the next week. It's it's pretty unique, and I do like both teams. You wouldn't get that example in Sheffield or Leeds. A realistic CDM for Feyenoord, I think. Mr. Luke is the best person to ask for this one. So I mean, if you want to answer that one, Luke, feel free. It's old Koku, and you've got 35 million. That's insane. Yeah, there's really no rivalry between the two. It is fairly interesting to think about. Especially, it would be like Man United and Salford, I guess, back in the 80s, where, one of the teams is 4th division, the other one's like one of the best in the world. So because there was so much of a difference back then, a lot of people grew up going to both because, Forest games weren't always on TV back then. And then because of that, that was a banger of a header from Barnes. Because of that, a lot of people ended up taking their children to both instead. Wolves have just sacked their manager. Okay, that's interesting. I remember a lot of people said Cooper would be one of the first to go, but it's looking like he's going to be one of the last if he does actually leave. So, interesting. Damn. Who do you think Wolves is going to hire as their manager? Wolves with Tuchel would be interesting, but I don't think he'll want to go there, will he? Maybe he might. Maybe they'll get Rodgers after Forest destroy Leicester tomorrow. Like, they definitely will. I wish. I hope, anyway. Oh, look at that. First ever Burnley player to do a 5-star skill is Bird out on the swing. Oh, Barnes, he was going for an absolute Zlatan kick there from way too far out. This is a pretty intense game, this match. Come on, Martin, get back. Get back. There's Valencia. Oh, Muric. Nice bringing that one. What players do I like for Everton? Which players do I like that play for Everton, or who would I sign for Everton? Can't be doing skill moves with Burnley players. Yeah, that's why it didn't come off. The game's like, what are you doing? You can't be doing that. Instantly just runs into a player. Come on, man. This is getting proper sweaty right now. I have to wipe my hands in a minute. Come on. Win the ball back. I hate it when they do this. I hate it when they just cycle the ball. Oh, plays for Everton. Well, I don't really rate Gordon that much. Definitely not worth some of the prices that I think Chelsea were wanting to pay for him. Oh God, who knows who's even playing at centre mid right now? Oh, you think Tuchel's waiting for Athletic? Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, we just gave them that goal. Gordon, yeah, he's not great, but do quite like Onana, that new centre mid they signed. I think having someone that big is interesting. So, you think he'll take over Hertha Berlin? I think Hertha is maybe a little bit below him. Didn't Hertha nearly get relegated last year? Tuchel, I think, could probably take over someone a little bit better. Oh, that's a good save. Oh yeah, James Garner, of course. I should have definitely said James Garner. What a player. Really rate him. Come on. Still haven't got the hang of these corners. Do I like Saint-Maximin? Yes, absolutely. He's well fun to watch. I like players that get on the ball and dribble. Super interesting to me. Yeah, Wobie was good against Forest. He did well on his goal. Oh, here's Ajaria. If only I'd signed him, he wouldn't be wreaking havoc down my right wing. Come on, man. Yes, okay. We got the ball back. We got it under control. We can breathe until we do a pass like that, in which case we can't breathe. Ooh, good save again. Goalkeeper's keeping us in this. What team do I support? I support Nottingham Forest, Premier League team, of course. Oh, we need to stop giving it to them. We've given them 2 goals in this one. Dreadful. Yeah, the Onana transfer is pretty good, isn't it? Is that Mate? Damn. Maybe we shouldn't have played our first choice defence against Barrow. Like the 4-0 win was good and all, but maybe we could have settled for like a 4-2 with some cheaper, not cheaper, but some less important defenders possibly. It would have been a good time to play the Man City loan Harwood Bellis. Off the pitch, yes. Come on. Right, we're going ultra attacking now. We need to get a point from this. We just can't pass in this one. Okay, we're not getting a point from this. Oh my God. You kind of wish Luton got promoted last season. Well, I think they'd probably be doing worse than Forest are, wouldn't they? They would have had no budget and they had a worse squad, so they'd probably be on 0 points, unfortunately, by now. Come on then, Burnley. Let's get our heads back in the game. See if we can make it 3. Oh my God. Our passing has just been dreadful in this one. No wonder the fans are booing me. I don't know if I've got the crowd noise too low for you guys to hear that, but I'm getting proper booed right now in the Turf Moor. Get rid. Okay, nice. Come on. Oh my God. Oh, we've taken out our own man. Oh, it looked like Muric was just going to flop on the floor or something. Oh, this is getting worse. We need this match to end. Oh, Goodmanson. Ooh, good save. Good save. They didn't add the World Cup to the winter in Carimo. That's a bit lazy, isn't it? They got the license. They should have at least done it right, surely. Goalkeeper's come up. Oh, he's won the header. Nice one. Nice one, Muric. Hey, here we go. End of the match. Just pack the ball forwards. I should have done it. None of this passing. Do I know Pedro Guilherme? Scored for Brazil and a hat-trick. I don't know him, actually. Someone to check out for sure. What do I think about Leicester's poor run of form? Will they get relegated? I actually did a Q&A back in like June. And someone asked me what I think who I think is going to get relegated. And I said Leicester was one of them. I just feel like they haven't spent enough, really. Here we go, we're escorting Jack Cork out. He looks absolutely devastated with this. I mean, look at that. He's got his bag. That's all of his Burnley medals and trophies in it. He's gone. FIFA devs don't know about football, literally. Oh, we could have got 750k. Wow, okay. It's fine. We've got Bird and Brownhill. You can fit in that role. Right. Hopefully we've got some of those scout reports back pretty soon now then. There's Ricky. Still got that pace. Still got 6 foot tall. 67 finishing now. Okay. You'd expect him to be slightly higher rated now, really, wouldn't you? Let's advance to deadline day. Before the window slams shut. PSV want me to have Vorby Vertessen, a right winger, 21 years old. I don't think so. Have I heard of Nick Hare? He's 7'4" and plays for Bradford. No. But he sounds absolutely amazing. Sign Artem Dovbyk. I used him on FIFA 22 and I didn't like the way he played. I thought he was a bit clunky. And I've already got some clunky strikers, unfortunately. So probably can't do that, I'm afraid. Look at these transfers, though. Nkunku to Chelsea for 120 million. 99.6 for Hernandez. Skriniar to PSG. Pulisic to Roma. Interesting. So they got rid of Pulisic and they signed Nkunku to replace him. I mean, that's probably good. Probably a good idea after all. Marino to Liverpool. Osmani to Leipzig. Okay. Timber, Gonçalves. So Maximum to Atletico. I'm not sure he fits in the Simeone style, really, does he? I don't think he's hard-working enough on defence. Gavi to Arsenal for 38 million. He definitely fits in the Arsenal way, but I think he'd be a lot more than that in real life, wouldn't he? Asensio to Man City, yeah, that one would never happen. Anyone else? Tar to Bayern, bit expensive. Getruda going to West Ham. Firmino to... That's Atalanta, isn't it? That probably wouldn't happen. Man, you got a good right back. Zapata to Real Madrid. Bit of a panic signing. Martial to Brighton. Martial and Welbeck up front. Okay, we definitely need to look out for the Brighton job, don't we, if that ever comes up. Okay, transfer hub. Yeah, and Nkunku to Chelsea. I heard he did the medical, didn't he? Yeah, that could happen. That one can definitely happen. We were waiting for some scouts to come back, weren't we? What are they doing? Where are they? How do I see? They were all the midfielders, so let's have a look. We got Daniel Johnson, he's not good enough. Nicholas Gaitan. As much as I want to sign him, I don't think we will. We've got like 5 days left on all these guys. Is that enough to see their values? Yeah, it is. Ben Pearson, he's one I'd like. Just for that aggression. 5'9" though. Maybe Crooks. Crooks and Pearson. Is Barry Bannon still as good as he used to be? I'm not 100% sure. Good on the ball though, for sure. You're on loan, so we can't sign you. Andre Horta. I'm not sure. I think we'll go for Ben Pearson, honestly. Ovi Ajara. Fine. If he's on here, we'll sign him. Did we add him in here? We haven't added him, right? Oh wait, he's at the top. I just saw him. Yep, man, you lost today. I saw 6'2", 90 agility. He's got very weird stats. Injury prone, but finesse shot and flair. He's got finesse shot, but he's got like 49 finishing. Right, let's see if we can get him for 2.4. If we can, we'll get him. And Pearson. Just offer 2. Is that meant to be Paul Ince? Wow. Right, whatever. We'll take this. And we'll negotiate this. Rotation. He wants to be an important player. Ugh. Fine. 3-year deal. Decent. I remember Jaria was always really highly rated until Elise came through, and then Elise sort of took over like the big name player. I'm gonna start doing Creator Club ideas soon. Let me have a look at my schedule. I have a Creator Club ideas video coming out when that made me jump. The start of next week we've got one. So hopefully that's a good idea. Hopefully that's got some good ones in for you. So yeah, not long now until that one comes out. Do I like Phil Foden? Yes, I do like Phil Foden. I'm very glad he plays for the England national team, because I think he is a top player. Ben Pearson. Chris Willock for the right wing. We already have a couple of right wingers, that's the thing. So probably don't have room for that. We just bought Ajaria, but they want him in the deal. Like, what is that? EA, what on earth? We bought him literally 1 minute ago, and Bournemouth want us to sign him. He got me an A rating. I mean, that's exactly what we needed. I got an achievement for it as well. I don't know if it popped up for you guys, but yeah, so thanks for the achievement, guys. Alright, let me just check the EPL scores. What's the lead? It's half-time, 0-0. Leeds versus Villa. Looks like Villa have had all the shots. Interesting. You want to be an important player as well? That's brilliant. We've got like 20 important players, so I'm sure no one will get annoyed from that one. Young left mids. Yeah, we're not really looking for left mids at the minute, unfortunately. I just wanted a decently fast, aggressive midfielder, which I think Ben Pearson is. So, you know, hopefully he doesn't get too annoyed like Hamer did. He's just straight up agreed. Nice one. Will we get a different cutscene here? Nuno didn't even meet him, so he's not... Oh no, there he is. He's just a bit too busy. It's deadline day after all. Oh, he's wearing the same vest that the other signings do. Hopefully they wash it, you know. Otherwise, probably a very smelly vest that they do all the cycling tests on. That was a C. We could have got him for 700k less. I do kind of want to sign Hudlin. Is Tuchel usable in career mode? No, you can't actually use him, unfortunately. So you've not got too much pace, Pearson, but you're decent enough. Can Ajaria play attacking mid? If you could, that would be like ideal. You can. Okay. Well, for the next game, we'll start him. We'll play him as an attacking mid. We'll swap him from centre forward to attacking mid. And we'll have Pearson and Ajaria. Nick Kerr from Crawley Town. I don't think he'll have high enough rating if he's playing for Crawley Town, because we've got some pretty tall players. Kisan Ferdinand. Interesting players. Maybe I'll scout these after these. Huddersfield, nice one, man. You managed to win. Cole Palmer, Chavez. You've reviewed. Celtic want Westwood. Gonna ignore that one. I think Burnley's probably got one season before they become smaller than Celtic, unfortunately. No, yeah, Tuchel isn't a free agent, I don't think. Unless I've totally missed when I was looking through the other day. Joe Willock for 15 million. Carabao wants to go to Sheffield United, does he? Interesting. Oh my god, Trent has gone. Bellingham to AC Milan, and Trent has gone to RB Leipzig. What? In what world does that make sense? I mean, just... What? Why? He would literally would never do it. Bellingham would never go here as well. this is the last bit of Tyrese Dolan. He's a good player, but I don't think he's quite ready for Atletico Madrid. Could see it happening, I guess. Something like Bellingham. Hello there, Al Bush. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for posting in the chat. Trent to Leipzig is an interesting transfer. I suppose some English players do like going to the Bundesliga. Oh, that's my favourite day of the year. The month, I mean. I think I said year yesterday as well when I was doing this, but it's time for our youth reports. I mean, this guy could be alright. Mario Rodriguez. 16, 6'3" attacker. He's probably going to be a centre mid or a left mid going from those positions. Some decent pace. Okay, Mario Rodriguez. Sign Gonzalo Higuain. Maybe when I'm in the Premier League. I do like signing players like that, like Vieto and stuff. Oh, wow, we got some good players in here. Caleb Wilkinson. Boom. Get in my team. Josh Norman. Get in my team. Joel Shep. Nah. Ed Guy. Crazy name that is. Luca Hobbs. Look at that hair. Not good enough for Burnley. I suppose Cornet wasn't that different. Gavin Sweeney. Decent. James Cronin. Decent. Casey Duggan. Alright. Brendan Kelly. He's got low overall, but a ton of potential. Let's have a look at our youth academy. We need to trim it down. I like to only have one player in each position, so it keeps it a little bit tougher to have an overpowered youth academy. So we've got 2 right backs. We'll get rid of Duggan. Obvious choice. We've just signed him. What a waste of money he was, but goodbye. We've got 4 CDMs and 2 centre mids. So we need to get rid of a couple of these. Nicholas is just not good enough. Goodbye. I suppose we could say these 2 can play centre backs. This guy's 6'5". Right, okay, we'll definitely train this guy to be a centre back then. Centre back, take him 2 weeks, easy enough. And we got, ooh, they're not very strong, these guys. So Rafty's already changing, and I guess Kelly will also be a centre back. Come on, position, centre back. There we go. 2 more weeks for him. And then we've got 1 CDM, 2 centre mids, and 4 strikers. Rui de Carvalho. It's good work. He's got good weak foot, but he's also a striker with, where's finishing? 41 finishing. There we go. So we've got 10 in here, I think. No goalkeeper, but that's fine. Should be decent. What do I think of the transfer rating system? I think it's probably the most pointless thing they've ever added to a FIFA game. So yeah, that's cool. Oh, Martel's just been scouted. Brilliant. There's Marmadashvili. Cowell. Wait, oh, wow. Onuachu's gone to Bayern Munich. Interesting one right there. Pez with mods is fantastic. I agree. If you get good mods, some of them are really bad though. Like some of the faces people mod in are just like a picture, and it just looks absolutely horrific. Oh, we've got an unavailable. Yeah, whatever. Just auto replace him. You scouted 3 players in Sweden. They're all called Carlson. I think the name pools are a little bit better this year, honestly, from what I've seen. There's some new names, at least. Some names I haven't seen. But then again, I have only scouted England, Ireland, and Portugal. So Portugal has always just been Rodriguez, Carvalho, Gonçalves, you know. Yeah, sorry, Streamlabs is a bit over the top sometimes when it comes to spamming emojis. So if you put like a certain amount of emojis in there, it can be a bit weird, but usually just because that's what like the spam bots that message do as well. So you just got to be a bit careful. Ajaria straight away. Maybe he is the signing we needed after all. Again, a 5-star skill doesn't come off when you're playing as Burnley. This doesn't make sense. You've got a youth academy player who can play right wing and left mid. Well, I mean, to be honest, Robin was kind of similar to that. You wouldn't want him deep on the right because he just couldn't play like inside. You'd want him either really advanced cutting onto his left foot or playing on the left deeper so he could cross from deeper. So, I mean, that kind of player can exist in real life. It's just very rare that a player is like really 1-star weak foot. If they're like a 5-star weak foot player, then yeah, that makes absolutely no sense. But if they are, I guess it could happen. I mean, Ajari is actually pretty good on the ball. Yeah, decent cam option there. Thanks for the suggestion. I only had to suggest it like 20 times, and then I finally listened. Ooh, good ball in that. Pearson there, using his aggression to win a 50-50. Love to see it. Oh, he was... The zoom in means I'm doing a power shot if you guys haven't played on... I don't know if that's a next gen only feature or if that's on the current gen as well. It's hardly next gen anymore, is it? The PS5's been out for like 3 years nearly. But, you know what I mean. Isn't it harder to play with this camera? No, this is just the camera I've been playing with for like 2 years now, so I'm pretty used to it ever since FIFA 21 had it on PS5. I've just been using it, so yeah, I rate it. I do like this camera a lot more. Should bring back De Vrij. Yeah, decent idea. I think he's probably a bit too high rated to start with, if he's still in the 80s, that is. You missed the first hour. Any new signings? Yes, we've got Ajaria playing attacking midfield. We've got Ben Pearson just running around kicking people in defensive midfield. I think that's it. I'll probably miss someone. We've got Morgan Rogers still from yesterday, of course. But yeah, overall, some good players. Wham it. Ah, damn it, man. Get over to it. We've got Vitinho playing at the back. I didn't realise, so I guess that means Roberts is on international break or something dumb. So I'm not sure why we're playing a match in the international break, but we are. Right, let's do a throw in. Vitinho. Here's Ajaria. Players aren't actually that agile in general this year, so having someone with good agility is pretty good. Oh no, Taylor's just... Wait, no, I was getting mixed up with the fullback thing. Oh, he's 84 and 30. Yeah, wait a couple of years then. I mean, people like Blind, I guess, did come back when they were similar ratings from Man United, but Cooper going for a volley now. Not only good at one end, but he's trying to prove he's a good striker as well. There he is. He got back to defend as well. What an all-round machine. Shame we can't just have a defence of 4 Jake Coopers. Ah, we nearly got through the gap. If we got through the gap, that's a goal. Nice. Come on. Oh, survived. We really need a win from this one because we haven't won for a couple of games, I don't think. We beat Barrow, obviously, in the first cup game, but... Can you get to that? Nah. I need to stop with all the over-the-top through balls. They don't seem like they work very well. In your Leeds career mode, Di Maria got 20 goals. That's... Like, how did you even sign him for Leeds? That's insane. Oh, come on. Nice bit of space. I tried to go to him first time. Pass just went to the wrong guy. It's a shame Gremio are in Serie B. I didn't realise they are. They've got such a such a good reputation. You wouldn't assume they would be in the second division. They're like one of the most well-known Brazilian teams in Britain, you know? Oh, he was a year away from... Yeah, okay, if you're replacing Rafinha with him, that's decent, you know? Although I don't think he liked Manchester, so maybe he wouldn't like Leeds very much. What are my thoughts on FIFA 23 compared to FIFA 22? I like new passing, and I like the way dribbling works, and I think the AI plays a bit less annoyingly as well. So it's a bit more fun to actually play career mode games. But overall, outside of the games, like the actual menus and playing career mode, there's not a lot different really, for being totally honest. Like the transfer rating system is just like the most pointless addition ever. It just looked good on a... It looked good on a trailer, so they threw it in. Yeah, I wish EA would just add... oh, that would have been good if we got that top corner, but unfortunately we didn't. There's already fake sponsors like all over some of the generic stadiums, so I don't get why they can't just like turn those into shirt logos. I know exactly what you mean. Or just copy the ones that are already in the F1 game, because that's also an EA game now. That was a new animation, the way you got it from that. That was pretty cool. Come on, Taylor, get back. Oh, that's good defending from Vitinho right there. Nice. Oh, good attacking from Vitinho as well. Look at that. Ah, man. Again, see, you use a skill with a Burnley player. The game just doesn't want you to actually to do that. Fully hates it. It's a bit end-to-end. My players are suffering with stamina because of it. Oh, good block. Oh, good save. Okay. What's happened here? That better not be another penalty for like no reason. Ah, okay, that was way outside the box. Okay, decent. Ah, it's our free kick as well. Phew. Sign Gareth Bale. Wow. I mean, even if I wanted to, I don't think we can until January, unfortunately, because he's only just joined. LA. I'm telling you, you do a skill as a Burnley player, the game literally doesn't. Tackle from Cooper there. He's only yellow, so had to be brave to do that. They've brought on Harry Cornick Jr. Ooh. Almost. You want 2K to make a football game? I'm not sure they're actually that much better than EA, are they? I thought they were a bit... Their version of Ultimate Team's a little bit pay to win as well, isn't it? Although I have only played like certain old NBA games. They are quite fun to play, but I'm not super into basketball, being British. Oh my god, Ajari, you should be scoring that. 6'3", but I don't think headers are really his thing. Oh, come on, man. We're not getting the look of the bounce. Although that wasn't. Took a bit too long. I can't remember what the company was, but there was a company back in like 2010 that like teased they were going to go into making a football game. I think it was the one of the companies that made one of those like real-time physics, like ragdoll animations. It might have been Backbreaker or something. If anyone remembers Backbreaker, that like old NFL indie game. Oh no. Collapsed. Again, man. Henry Lansbury is all as well. Annoying. Come on, Burnley. We've been playing really badly this last couple of games. Ajaria though. No, you gotta score, you gotta score. Oh my god, what? It beat the goalkeeper, but there was just someone stood on the line. Ah, irritating. We're getting closer though. We gave them a really difficult cross to defend there, and they just did it like perfectly. God damn it, Luton. Oh, and Cooper's been beaten for the first time, and it's Adebayo running through. Can't do anything with it, thank God. Come on, end to end. What an awful pass. This is maybe selling Jack Corkers has torn our team apart ever since we did that. Jesus, terrible. He's too strong. Okay. Run, bird, run. Beat Bell. Beats Bell. That's absolutely not the right pass. It sort of ended up in the right area though. Ah, unlucky. I sold Cork, replacing Pearson. Yeah, that might have been the problem. That might be the problem. When we need someone to be able to pass, maybe Ben Pearson isn't the guy. We were looking at aggression stats over like everything else important, unfortunately. But you know.
Hi, just a couple of questions for you.
What was that? Hi. Crazy voice. Takes some time. Let's not get on Ben Pearson just yet. What's my opinion on EA adding AFC Richmond? I'm probably never going to use them. I like the TV show, but I'm not that interested in playing as AFC Richmond.
Thanks so much for your time.
They could have probably just added in like the logo and the kit into Create a Club and done it that way. But you know, I think a lot of people already use Create a Club to make them, so you know. Right, let's go to team management. Let's fix this and we'll play one more match. By fix this, I mean Westwood isn't playing there. And we're also going to get Barnes back in. And do we have anyone else? Maybe Bird for Manuel. Twine's decent. These guys are fine. Murridge, Brownhill. Okay. Cullen and Westwood, I think, is probably the best combination here. Cool. Play match. So it's against Sunderland at home. One legendary. They've got. They haven't got the fastest defense, but we haven't got the fastest striker. I didn't even check how long Dervis Soglu's out for. We'll keep Teller on the bench because I think he's decent. There's beautiful Turf Moor. Ready for another game. Oh, it's a new face in the crowd. It's not just the same three men that it's been in there for ages. Is EA Sports based in the US? I think they're from Canada, aren't they? Vancouver, I believe. That's where EA make FIFA anyway. Right, you can already tell Sunderland aren't as aggressive as Luton and Reading were in the last couple of games, so hopefully that's a little bit better for our style of play. Although they have got like the big defence, so the 5 defenders, 3 really tall centre backs. Whee, there we go. FIFA didn't add a lot. Yeah, I mean, they added the 3rd division of Germany managers, the 3 Liga, but they didn't bother adding any from the Championship, which was a bit surprising. I'm glad Forest got promoted because that would have been well good if I was planning on playing as Steve Cooper or someone and then... Oh, nearly. I was planning on playing as Steve Cooper and not having to remake him, and then they just weren't in the game. I'd be well devastated. Wow, that was an awful attempt. Look at that, they're just hoofing it clear. They know they haven't got an answer to this Burnley masterclass that's about to unfold. Ooh, Rodriguez, nearly. Is this a realistic career mode? Yeah, I'm trying to do it as realistic as possible, I guess. Yeah. We haven't done anything too unrealistic. I haven't got Messi playing for me, for example. We've got a few players from other championship teams that, you know, might not join in real life, and like Morgan Rogers and stuff. But, you know, I think every transfer they could do here is decent. Yeah, I like the Mexican league and the Japanese league. They were two of like the most underrated leagues, really, and EA's just got rid of both. So, well, at least they lost the licenses to both. It's a shame they didn't do sort of something like making them unlicensed leagues or something with just a few teams. That'd be interesting. But, ooh, got lucky there. Yeah, the only one Bundesliga manager's just a bit weird, isn't it? You'd think they'd have a few, but I know Germany's always been a bit weird with its like personal licensing, so maybe it was something to do with that. Especially on like Football Manager, they were never too like lenient. Like Oliver Kahn was always a fake player and stuff. Ooh. And when like Zlatan sued EA or whatever because of his likeness being in the game and him not agreeing to it, that was based on like some German law, I think. So, oh, Ashley Barnes nearly had enough strength. Manuel has got enough something. Not enough skill to get past the player though, apparently. I thought I got over him then. I did a little chip shot. Thought I got it over him, but not quite, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a bit weird the Brazilian league's not in it at all, even if it was unlicensed like it normally was. I mean, how much can PES really be paying for the Brazilian license? I know a lot of Brazilians do play PES, but you know, it's got the first and second division in last time I played it on PES, and that was pretty cool. There was a few teams that, you know, I'd never heard of. Had quite interesting players, like I think Ponte Preta or someone as well. They did a career mode as them. That was interesting. I think it means like White Bridge or something in Portuguese. What difficulty am I playing? This is on Legendary, so the second highest. I think only Ultimate's above this. Yeah, retiring Iniesta as manager, that was always good. But I suppose you've got Xavi now, who just, you know, he's got the same kind of history and a similar ethos. So, or you could do Busquets if you want to keep Xavi at Barcelona. Come on, Barnes. That touch was just so bad. I think I'm pressing sprint too much, so it's sort of making my players do really bad touches here and there. We went for the press. The press hasn't worked. We're a bit open, but yeah, good interception there from our left back. Oh, what a tackle. Have one of them. He learnt that one from Ben Pearson in the training ground. Oh man, the passes are a little bit slow to get away. I didn't notice this when I was playing MLS using my actual PC, TV. Like right now I'm using OBS. There's a bit of delay. I'm playing it from my actual stream, so it's a little bit tough. Alright, come on lads. Brom Cabana are back in EA Sports FC. Yeah, decent. I like them. They've got super cool history. Were they in the 3rd division a few years ago? Romania knocked out West Ham, and now they're losing 19-0. What happened to them? I remember seeing a screenshot of that on Reddit. a few weeks ago, like their goal difference. What actually happened to them? How are they that bad? That would be an interesting career mode save, maybe, if they're actually on the game still. I assume it's some kind of tax thing, or, you know, paying players. That's what it usually is in Eastern European football when a team does that kind of thing. Or like the owner being arrested. It's another one that I see all the time when I'm researching teams. Ah, there's a Here in the City video, is there? Okay. I will watch that. Ultimate is so pointless. I agree. I mean, it just sort of turns into, if you make one mistake, you lose kind of situation. And I make a lot of mistakes, you know, like right here. I've got Jay Rodriguez. I'm doing like a long sprint. I used up all his stamina. It costs you the game if you do that on Ultimate. Oh, they're in the 3rd tier, are they? Okay. That's a shame. Would have been cool to add them onto, would have done a video on them or something. Do I play with sliders? If I don't like the gameplay, or if like the AI is too good, like on some of the old games, when you used to get youth players, but like the max sprint speed they could get was like 65 on one of the old like FIFA 12s. I had to use them back then just to keep the game like fast, or it was like painfully slow. Or I sometimes use like the Operation Sports realistic ones as well. But I haven't used any last year, and this year I don't think I will either. Well, at least at the minute I don't think I will, because there's no like obvious flaw to me anyway. I know a lot of people are like, hey, the midfield doesn't track back and stuff, but I've never actually noticed it. Right, get Goodmanson on. Oh, I didn't know Operation Sport had already done some sliders. That's cool. Come on then, lads. Let's get a win. Ah, I was so close. I had to stretch proper to get that. Otherwise, we were through. Nice bit of play, Cooper. Not so nice the pass, though, where we just tried to hoof it. Oh, I think he was angry at his pass when he did that tackle. Hansa Rostock save. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. There's no reason I wouldn't do a save with them. Could be a good one. They're in the 3rd division now, are they? I think I remember seeing them higher up in the past, but maybe a long time ago. They had the guy with a really big beard on the on one of their foot cards, I think. Oh, you need a Kaiserslautern save, do you? Well, again, that could be a good one. I think they were on my list of teams that people voted on yesterday. So Burnley won, unfortunately, for you. Brilliant. Here's some spam. Brilliant. At least Streamlabs is on top of that, so I don't have to keep pausing the game anymore. That was a powerful shot. Favorite non-European team? What's your guys' favorite non-European team? Mine is probably... I like Shonan Bellmare in Japan. I did a lot of good, a lot of fun Football Manager saves with them. So probably them, or Everton de Vigna in China. Not China, Chile, for the same reason. Football Manager saves. Same with Dead a Bit from Ethiopia. Just going around the world saying all my weird Football Manager saves, basically. Oh, that could be a good pass. Oh, crossbar. Got to score in there. Close. How do you make a United career mode more realistic? I don't know, really. You could always roll a dice if you want to sign a player or not. I don't know. Like, if you sign Frankie de Jong, roll a dice, and that's how many months you have to wait to actually sign them. That'd be quite a fun one. Other than that, yeah, I don't really know. Can't remember. Oh, so close. I need that pullback goal, man. Did I use up all my goals against Barrow or something? Oh, we nailed the goalkeeper there. Thankfully not a red. Probably deserved one, but we didn't get one. Win it? Oh, come on, man. He's not quite got the pace. Oh, we've nailed the goalkeeper again. This guy's going to go home with like 3 broken ribs and a black eye. Oh, you're doing a Degerfors one in the Allsvenskan, are you? Decent. Oh no. Get up, Maric. Hey. Throw it. God damn it. That would have been perfect if you'd timed the pass right. Oh, you're doing Racing Club. That's a good one. They just got added again, didn't they, I think? Oh, if he'd have just turned, he was in. But, yeah, I think that's going to be the last match we can play today. I've been streaming for just under 2 hours, about an hour and a half. So, yeah, if you enjoyed the stream at any point, feel free to like it. That would be really useful. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more like this, obviously. I've got more videos coming out over the next couple of days. All the ones that I didn't finish before I went on holiday. So, there's plenty of stuff coming out very soon. So yeah, thank you all for watching, everyone. So I hope you have a good afternoon watching football or doing whatever you're doing, playing FIFA. And yeah, I'll stream in the week probably, and we'll play against Blackpool and it looks like Southampton as well. So yeah, have fun, have a good weekend, everyone. Enjoy it, and yeah, have a good week if you're at school or work or whatever too. Bye.